AutoplayShow, ThumbnailsShow, CaptionsLast, SlideNext, SlideUNION. Well, Grimmer has reverential memories of Tony Blom, the namesake of Greater Cincinnati's most prestigious amateur golf tournament. Grimmer would look up to Blom while they were both at Maketewah Country Club. Blom, a three-time champion of the Metropolitan Amateur Championship from 1958 to 62, has the annual Metropolitan Amateur Championship named after him. Grimmer, a Mariemont High School graduate and Ohio State University junior, is taking full advantage of his first and possibly only chance at the Met title. He will play Ryle graduate and University of Cincinnati player Austin Squires in Sunday's 18-hole match play final at 8 a.m. Neither player has a Met championship. Growing up in Cincinnati, I got a lot of pride in being from this town, knowing all the great golfers around here, currently and in the past. Grimmer said. Tony Blom, I got a chance to play with him for 9 holes at Maketewah when I was 8 or 9 years old. Hearing his stories, I'll never forget. Grimmer, coming off a landmark performance in the U.S. Open, when he made the cut and played the weekend, said he intends to turn professional after his college career is over with the Buckeyes. By photo, Will Grimmer, right after defeating defending champion Alex Roger in the Met semis. Photo, James Weber, Inquirer. There is a lot of history in this tournament. Grimmer said. In the past, this conflicted with my schedule. Going into my senior year of college, knowing I'm going to be turning pro soon, I knew my window of playing this was closing. It would mean the world to me to win the Met and put my name on this trophy. It's our city's championship. It identifies the best player in the Greater Cincinnati area, so hopefully I can play another good one tomorrow and get it done. Grimmer had 11 birdies and no bogeys in his 2 match wins on Saturday. He birdied the last 3 holes to edge Ryle graduate and Northern Kentucky University standout Jacob Portu. In the afternoon semis, he shot a bogey-free 6-under through 15 holes to unseat defending champion Alex Roger 4. I've been bogey-free over my last 54 holes, which on this course I'm really proud of because there's a lot of trouble out here. I didn't make a lot of putts early in the week, but I made some good putts today. Grimmer and Roger were tied through 6 holes before Grimmer unleashed some serious shot-making in the middle of the round. On the par 5 7th hole, he hit an iron from just off the fairway to within 3 feet and sank the putt for a birdie. On 8, after the rules official had to measure both players' putts to determine who was away, Grimmer sank an 18-footer and Roger couldn't match, and Grimmer led by 2. Both players reached the par 5 10th and 2-2 putted for birdie. On 11, both players had a downhill approach to the green from the fairway. Grimmer stopped his ball on a dime less than 3 feet from the cup. Roger had to match him and landed about 12 feet away in the fringe. Grimmer sank a birdie putt to go 3 up. Grimmer then birdied the par 3 14th after putting his drive within 6 feet. Roger practices with Grimmer at Maketewah and knew he was in for a tough match. 0 openings, Roger said. The couple of chances I had, I didn't convert. Unquestionably, Will played fantastic. Every time he was in trouble, he got up and down. That's what you expect when you play Will. Grimmer, Roger, the defending champion, had rolled through the tournament until running into Grimmer. After bogeying hole 1 in the semis, Roger had 3 birdies and no bogeys the rest of the way. A longer hitter than Grimmer, Roger almost always landed ahead of Grimmer on his first shot, so Grimmer would then hit first into the green. Most of my opponents are longer than me. Grimmer said. As solid as I'm hitting the ball, if I'm throwing darts in there that can definitely put pressure on guys. By photo, Will Grimmer watches his shot. Photo, James Weber, Inquirer. Roger, an attorney and former pro golfer from California, enjoyed his run at a repeat. Match play is fun, he said. This tournament is run really well. It's fun to play good matches. You don't want to play poorly and lose. I played pretty well. You have to love the grind and I enjoy the grind. Grimmer will face Squires, who defeated Triple Crown veteran Brad Marsh 5. Squires birdied 3 holes in a row on the front and was a clean 5 under through 14 holes. Marsh had 1 birdie and no bogeys in that stretch. Both players ran into trouble on 15, with Squires winning with a bogey. Squires beat Chris Berger 4. At one point Saturday, Squires was 10 under over an 18-hole stretch overlapping both matches. He shot 9 under 135 in qualifying.